Hi, on this episode of Denture Data, we're going to talk about my wax try-in today. Stay tuned. Hello out there, Denture family. Let's do this a little different. There we go. I think that's better. Anyway, had my wax try-in today. Yay! Took my son with me as my husband couldn't go, and we had been educating him on, what to look for, the midline, the length of the teeth, the shape of the teeth, how they fit in my mouth, how they look in my mouth, was it too much gum showing, etc., etc., etc. Insert picture. Here in a few minutes, I will insert a picture so you guys can look at it. But they did great. They were absolutely awesome. The length of the teeth were perfect. The midline was absolutely perfect on the uppers and the lowers. They were wider, which of course I went white, so I'm really excited about that. The shape of the teeth looked good. They looked more natural than these temps do, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on how natural these teeth look from people who know that they're not real teeth, or they are my real teeth. They're just my adopted teeth. But the fit felt good. Obviously they were wax trying, so there was there's no suction there, but I could speak with them in. I mean, they held in there enough for me to actually say a few words with some S's in them, 6. And so she had me say a few words. She checked the bite. The bite was good. So we're good to go. Unfortunately, I have to wait until November 26th to pick them up, unless, because right now they are backed up. But she said they did bring in some extra help to get things caught up and try to get them done before the delivery date. So if they were done before the delivery date, they will call me, and then it's going to be another, because there are others out there who the wax trying was perfect, and then you go in and the final product didn't work for some reason they screwed it up or something. I don't know, but I don't want them to rush, so I'm perfectly okay with waiting until the 26th. I don't want a rush job. I am perfectly willing to wait as long as necessary to make sure that it's done correctly. And my husband and I were just talking about that at lunch, because we just finished lunch. And anyway, 6 months, a little over 6 months out, and I'm getting my permanents. I still have every intention next year, once I'm a year out, I still want to get another set. I have not yet decided where I'm going to go yet. I'm kind of watching. I have 3 options. I have Dent Kits, I have Joe's Denture Lab, and I have Russell Klein. The only reason I would go with Dent Kits over the other one might be because they do monthly payments. However, if I'm getting, and with the income tax refund and everything, that shouldn't be an issue. I would pay for them outright. And I think the cost is about the same for all 3 at this point now. So that's not going to be a factor. It's going to be me watching, there we go. Anyway, it's going to be watching the process from Dent Kits and Joe's. Just want to watch the process and see how things work out, and I'll make my decision. Who knows? I may win a discount. I may win a free set. You never know, because I know. I think there's going to be some denture giveaways coming up pretty soon. Dent Kits, as a matter of fact, right now is having a giveaway, which I have entered. They're giving away a full set of teeth. Now, if by chance I do win that set, I will probably wait. I'll still wait to use that until I am a year out. At this point, I can't remember the exact date I went last. I have to go look up the date, but anyway, I'm a little over 6 months out, and it's really exciting. And I'm going to get that second set, mainly for a backup, because you never know what may happen. I may heal some more, my gums may shrink some more, and I may need a hard reline and the comfy lights that I'm getting from Aspen. And, you know, having a backup in case something happens, for God forbid they break, or, you know, something happens and I can't wear the ones I have. Having a backup, I think, is a wise thing to do. So, that's all I got. I mean, and unless, well, I can't think of anything else to bring up. I just want you to be sure that if you're going through this process and you're getting ready for your wax try-in for your permanence, or you've had waiting for immediates, you waited and didn't get your immediates right away, and you waited a little while to get your immediates, and you're going for a wax try-in, you just want to be sure, if you can at all, take a second set of eyes to look for it, you know, to look with you, so you're not missing anything. Make sure that midline is absolutely correct, uppers and lowers. You want them to be even, you know, that the uppers match the lowers, and it matches the cupid's bow right here. You want to be sure the length isn't too big for your face, the length of the teeth. You want to be sure you don't have too much gum showing or not enough gum showing. I pulled up a picture of an old picture I had 6 years ago, and I will try to find that and insert that here. That showed up on my Facebook, and it was me 6 years ago before I started losing all my teeth. So I'll pop that picture up there, and so you guys can compare. When my natural smile, I didn't have a whole lot of gum showing, so I wanted to be sure that these teeth didn't have a whole lot of gum showing, and they didn't, as you saw from the previous picture. So, but you want to make sure, like, for example, I know one that his one incisor, the vampire teeth, was longer than the other one, so it didn't match. I want to be sure that they're not crooked in my mouth, that one side isn't lower than the other, and it was great. And I don't know if that was because they used my immediates for the impression. I mean, it could possibly be because obviously they're too big, and instead of trying to figure out which impression tray to use, because I know, for example, if somebody I just recently saw a post on who they used the large impression tray and it was too small. They used the extra large impression tray on her, and it was still a little bit too small. So, I mean, where do you go from there? Honestly. But that way, you kind of know that the impressions, since they're big and have to be held in with glue, you kind of know that the impression tray is probably going to be, the immediate's probably going to be pretty accurate on the size. So, I don't know if it was because of that. But, you know, nothing's guaranteed. Still have to wait until I actually get the actual final product, because there still could be things go wrong between this wax try-in and the final product. And as for the color, yay, they're white, and I love it. My son told me, he said they were a little bright, but he, you know, it just takes him getting used to, because he's used to seeing me in these much darker ones. And you kind of get used to that after a bit. Honestly, trying to merge lanes and you're right behind a car, which is right behind a tractor trailer, and they're so slow. Anyway, that's what I got. But anyway, if you're going for your wax try-in, or you're going to the dentist and you're getting your immediates and you're getting your permanents, if you're not happy with them, do not get up out of that chair until you're happy with them. I was perfectly willing and ready to sit in that chair and all day long if I had to. I know somebody who did. No matter how long it takes until they got it perfect. But they did really, I had high expectations because they did so well with the immediates. They fit, the midline was good, the bite was good. Even though I think there was a couple of times I questioned in the beginning, but I was still in the healing process, and my gums hadn't healed completely and hadn't, the inflammation hadn't gone down from the actual extractions. So there may have been some issues there. Plus I have TMJ, and while I don't seem to have as much issues with TMJ as I had before the extractions, I still have it. I can still on occasion hear them popping and cracking in my jaws. That's always fun. Yes. Anyway. Anyway, guys, Today was an absolutely amazing day. I am going shopping right now. I'm going to hit up Walmart and Sam's and Target and Kroger's because I have a super busy day of shopping and grocery shopping and have to pick up a few things. I'm trying to get Christmas finished. I think I only have 2 gifts left to get for my family. All the grandkids are done. Obviously my son is not done, but we usually use the Christmas bonus for that. So, but all the extended family, parents, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, grandkids, kids, older kids are done. And I still have no idea what I'm getting my youngest son for Christmas. But he's the one that's still at home. Even though he's turning 18 on the 29th. But I'll have my brand new teeth by the 29th, by his birthday. Unless they get them done beforehand, and they're done right, I won't have them for Thanksgiving, which is a little bit disappointing. Which is a little disappointing, but like I said, I'm okay with it as long as they're done right the first time. If you guys have any questions, any comments, please comment below. I love to read and respond to each and every one of your comments. Please be sure to hit subscribe and hit the like button. And I will see you all next time. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless, and I'll see you next time.